Okay, hi everyone. I'm just going to try and get this so it's expanded out. That's better. Funny Facebook now. How you all going out there in isolation land? This is the weekly episode what number are we up to? Number 18, and it's the energy of words. So probably if you're anything like what's going on a lot on the planet right now, some of the words that you're using are probably not conducive to what you would like to create, and possibly some of the words you're speaking aren't necessarily creating the most right now. So I'll just wait for everyone to pop on a little bit. I can't even see people joining on. This is so weird. It's a different platform that I'm used to. Anyway, so every word you say creates your life. So if your life is not showing up the way you would like, then you might like to check what you are saying, both in your head and out loud. So today I was chatting with my partner over lunch at home, as you do. And he was saying, I've got problem after problem at work and everything's going wrong. And then there's this happening, and then there's this happening, and there's that happening. And he was in a really heavy space. And I said to him, so what if you ask, how does it get any better than this for every problem that you come up against? And he was like, just looking at me. I said, just ask, how does it get any better than this? And what else is possible? He's like, well, what's that going to do? And I said, well, it'll either change the energy of the situation, which when you ask a question is what creates the possibilities you're asking for, because it's an algorithm interrupt to open the door to something greater than what's actually happening in that moment. So he's like, so I said to him, ask, how does it get any better this, and what else is possible? Just keep repeating it in your head nonstop, because right now we may or may not, I know there's a lot of people out there that do, and I know that I have had moments of this during this isolation phase where I've got an internal dialogue going on in my head over and over and over again that's not conducive to what I want to create. So you want to interrupt that dialogue. You want to interrupt those words that are not creating more, because they're going to create those words that you're saying. They have an energy, and they're going to create more of what you're trying so hard to get free of. So you want to ask, how does it get any better than this? And what else is possible? Keep repeating that in your head for every problem that you come up against, because then you're opening the door to a different set of possibilities. You're asking the universe to show you something greater than what's actually happening right now in this moment. Right now in this moment, you're asking for something greater. And, a lot of us are in a tough situation. So we might be lacking money. We might be losing our jobs. We might be going the hard slog, working from home, trying to work with that from home and trying to work with our kids. So if you're like finding yourself coming up against a wall constantly, and you're in a constant struggle and a fight with something, you might want to ask, how does it get any better than this? And what else is possible? So you're looking for either a change in the energy, or just get the awareness of what that could create. And maybe some magic might unfold for you. So if you're walking around saying things like, this is too hard, I can't handle this situation, this is too much, this is such a struggle, I am not coping, I'm so overwhelmed, everything is a problem. Ugh. If you're finding yourself doing that victim mentality and that heaviness, is that actually really true for you? Does that actually feel even remotely light in your world? If it's making you heavier and heavier and heavier, then it might be time to ask a question to break that cycle, right? You're an algorithm interrupt, and you're stopping that cycle of continual insanity, right? You can also do some fives. So an algorithm interrupt we talked about threes, I think a couple of weeks ago or last week, when we do 1, 2, 3s to open the door to a different, to change the situation that's currently happening, and then a 1, 2, 3, 4 to open the door to a different possibility. You can also do a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to algorithm interrupt your brain. So an 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is like it stops the energy of that continual conclusion that you're in. When you're not in question, you're in conclusion. So a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 will break that conclusion. So you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I throw my hands in the air for a dramatic effect. You don't have to do that. You can do it in your head. But, where is it that you're doing that constant computation? Because that's what it is. It's a constant computation of those words that are creating the energy that you don't want in your life. So, what else? It's okay to feel like crap sometimes. It's okay to feel like you're in overwhelm right now. Okay, we're all experiencing that. You want to ask as well, who does this belong to, right? 99% of your thoughts, feelings, and emotions aren't yours. You're picking up on all of that information. So if you're constantly whirring around with a particular word or sentence, is that actually yours? And is it time to break the cycle? So remember, how does it get any better than this? And what else is possible for all those things that come up? So whenever you draw a conclusion on anything, like I can't do this, this is too hard, you actually make it solid, and then it becomes your reality, right? And that nothing that doesn't match that reality will be able to come in, right? So you're always seeking that thing, that problem to match your reality. So if everything's hard right now, you will keep finding those things that are hard. You won't see the possibilities when they arise. Right. So every word has an energy. Just be aware of the words that you're using right now and start to integrate other words, other statements, other sentences that are more conducive to what you are asking for to create your future that you are now wanting or desiring or asking to come into your life. You want to ask a question because everything's changed. Everything's changed on this planet. Nothing's ever going to be the same again. And you want to start to look at how you want to create your life moving forward, right? So every word that you say, just be aware of what those words are creating, okay? So that is me for today. I'm going to keep it short and sweet. I hope that helped you in your world and your life right now. I've got a couple of classes coming up. There's one money class. Money is based on the book Money Isn't the Problem You Are by Gary Douglas and Dr. Dane here. That's on the 30th of April at 6:30 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. And then I have a foundation coming up on the 1st of May. So if you've done the bars and you would like to do an online foundation, again in Australian time, then you're invited. It will be amazing. I've got already people signed up. It'll be an incredible journey and totally different because we're doing it online. So how does it get better? So it's open to everyone in the whole entire world, not just to people that are willing to travel or people that are in the vicinity of where I'm living. So love to you all. I hope you have an amazing evening or an amazing day wherever you are in the world, and I will speak to you soon. Bye for now.